Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Bahashem Kodash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful, elect tabernacle of David. One that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, 144,000 and 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. The brother Yashuan with a quick this guy, Yay, whatever his name happens to be at the moment, what he's doing with this whole this thing right here that he's doing, Stasi, Hister, right? This whole thing, what he's doing, he's pointing, right, at this guy because this name has been used to hide what? The truth. Okay? This guy's name is synonymous with what? Let's get this real quick. With what? The Ark of the Covenant, right? Didn't he go?
He cannot get it through.
Didn't this guy go and search the Ark of the Covenant? What do you think Raiders of the Lost Ark is about? It's about Nazis. It's about the Ark of the Covenant. Why? Right? Let's see, Raiders. Let's see. I'm doing this on the fly. All in the spirit. Let me see. What has he done? The point is that Hitler sent out an expedition to find the Ark, to find the Holy Grail. What is the Holy Grail? Right? The Holy Grail is about the bloodline, Sangreal, right? The holy bloodline. Who is the holy? What happened was Hitler found out. Okay. Let's see. Nazi quest for Holy Grail, right? And the Ark. Why? We talk about Israelite shit here. Talk about God, right? Well, he found some shit. What did he find? He found out that the look at this. He found out, right? What did he find out? If you're looking for the Holy Grail and the Ark of the Covenant, what are you going to find? You're going to find niggas. And what did Hitler find? He found niggas. Okay? And this is why they have to demonize this guy. What is the word pariah? What does the word pariah mean? Let's get this first. Let's get the word pariah, even though, see, who is the most hated? Pariah, P-A-R-I, pariah, meaning outcast, okay? But we use it for something different. Someone or something that is despised or rejected. Why was Adolf made a pariah? Because he found the truth. He went looking, he fucked around, right? And he found out. Well, what did he find out? Look at this. Who is the most hated person of all time? Well, without any doubt, nigga. Without any doubt, right? Because he was an evil dictator who murdered the... What about Stalin? Who murdered more? During the Holocaust, and he is second to Mao, no, and Stalin with the highest number. But why is he... Why? Okay, so let's go find out what an IQ is. What is your IQ? How do you measure it, right? And then let's go measure the IQs of all the people in the world. Guess who's going to be the smartest people? Who's got the highest IQs? Whoever created the test. Okay? Whoever created the IQ test, you're going to find that those people have the highest IQs. Okay? Now, whoever created this history that we have, right? Well, who's the most hated person of all time? Well, it had to be this guy. Well, who would call this guy a pariah? Well, we gotta. Why is he the most evil dictator? Because he only. What are these numbers? Where are these numbers at? Okay, and if their body count is higher than this, if we're judging on body count, why? Why is it him? Because he was an evil dictator who murdered more than 6. Well, if there were people who were an evil dictator who murdered more than 6, they're worse than this guy, right? But in the same sentence, you're telling me, even though they murdered more, he's the worst. Why? And who would say that? Who's the smartest? Whoever created the test, those people are going to benefit from the test, right? So who's benefiting from this guy being the most hated person of all time? You understand? It's real easy. Well, what are they hiding by demonizing this guy? Well, what did he do? What did this nigga do? And why is this guy, right? West also said he was going to normalize talking about the why does he want to normalize talking about the way talking about killing ends has been normalized? See, he's hiding what he's really saying. What he wants to do is bring attention to what this guy actually knew when he found out, right? When this guy, where'd he go? When this guy found out in these quests, what were they looking? Holy, what do you mean? You're looking for God, right? So now, when we get to, right, the Holy Grail. What's the Holy Grail? Okay, the Holy Grail is what this guy said. Okay, I would read it to you, but boy, they coming after me. We used to read this, okay? Here's how it starts. It starts like this, the Holy Grail. Salakia. Holy Grail starts like this. It's a conversation. It's called the Holy Grail, right? It's the conversation with Adolf here and one of his soldiers. Okay, I have the transcript of the conversation between Adolf and one of his soldiers, and it's the Holy Grail. And the reason why I'm saying that is because he tells the whole truth. Adolf tells the whole truth about what he found, who the people are, who the Sangreal, who the holy bloodline is, right? And he went into the whole story about what's going to happen all the way through World War III. Okay? Here's how that conversation starts. I'm looking at it right now. I have it, right? And it starts out like this. H, right? A.H., Adolf H., said in his death he will start World War III. One of his soldiers asked, how? H replied, the day mankind finds out what I was trying to defend this nation, Germany, from, then that's the day World War III will start. So if you can find that document, right? I'm going to try to find it right now. If you can find that document, that is the Holy Grail. That is what Kanye West is pointing to. Okay? Kanye West is sacrificing everything, his money, his life, his livelihood, and everything. What is he doing? He's pointing to the Holy Grail. This guy has the Holy Grail. What is the Holy Grail? The knowledge, right, If he said it, right, everybody's going to listen. If he said it, everybody's going to. And listen to how he starts it. He said, this guy right here said, even in my death, I will start World War III. He said that. Why? And then he goes on to tell you who the Israelites are. That's why. That's why Kanye is pointing towards this guy. That's why he wants to normalize talking about him. Because the truth is going to come out about who the Israelites are. That's why this sudden surge of Adolf is coming out. Because of, okay, now let's try to find it then. Okay, let's just type that in. Let's type this in and see what comes up. I used to do this, type in music lyrics, right? And then the song would come up. Let's see. Bear with me. Even in his he will start What is Hitler doing talking about World War III? What is Hitler doing talking about starting World War III? Okay. Let's see what happens when this comes up. Okay. They say false. There's no way that this could be false. He explains everything that's going on in the Bible verbatim. Prophecy, as though Adolf was a prophet. So I'm sorry, this fucking Reuters fact check bullshit don't work on what I'm reading. Okay? Okay? Snopes. Oh, the bullshit. Hey, this is 100% online with what it says in the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And it's the straight up truth. And the men of the Lord can tell you exactly that that is the truth. Okay? And there's no way, even, see, when you read this, right? During a speech at Reichstag, threatened not that. Got to be careful too. See? Oh, no, he didn't say that. Oh, no, he didn't say that. Yeah, this is what he said right here. And I'm not, again, um, this is it. Let me see. Are they even going to show it? Or are they going to edit it? They're not, they can't show that. See? See how it's going? They can't show this because this is the Holy Grail. Let's see. That's not it. Let's see. No, he didn't say that. Let's see. It says, what follows is an exchange between H and the soldier that mankind will learn. I was trying to save my nation. It says, see how they edited it? Okay, yeah, they edited out the real. It says, he later tells the soldier that America has stolen the J's of the Most High, his jewelry, the Negroes. They are the true. See, wait a minute. You understand? So this is close. This post was flagged as part of to combat false information. Yeah. How long ago was this? 2017. No source is good. We found no evidence that, yeah, this is it. Do you understand where this is going? According to the U.S., people despite the relative. See how they. So anyway, this is the Holy Grail. Okay, this, right? This is the Holy Grail. This conversation, because in it, this guy identifies who the Israelites are. And then he qualifies the Most High and says, what a stupid thing to do. The Most High is he's gonna whoop that ass. He's gonna do to you what he did to the Egyptians. He goes into this thing when you read this, and this is why they had to demonize this guy. Because he found the truth and he came with the Holy Grail. And this whole conversation is the Holy Grail. And that's what Ye is pointing to. Okay? I see good things. See? I like, right? I want to normalize. He wants to normalize so that truth will come out. That's what he's pointing at. He ain't tripping on no goddamn Hitler. He's pointing, he's leaving a breadcrumb trail to get you here. Okay? And they're hiding this. When you see the whole conversation, it's just too thorough, right? It's too pure. The frequency of truth in the whole conversation explains everything. When you know the whole truth and you're looking at it, you're like this, oh no, this is not fake. Oh, this is a fake document. Oh, they made this up. Who would make that up? A nigga would make that up. A nigga in the truth would make that up. But here's the thing. A nigga in the truth didn't make that up. And if he did, you'd be running around screaming, oh, a nigga made this shit up and there's no truth to it whatsoever. But you can't bring attention to that truth. Anyway, did I get a precept at all? Here's one. Luke 12:2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. And that's the premise of what is going on here, okay? The truth, right, which have so long been without fruit, right, is finally going to come into the mainstream. Salakia. See if I can find this. Which have been so long. Salakia. Jacking this whole thing up. I gotta find it now. In the truth. Second Ezra 6:28, for as for faith it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth. Right? Here's where we're coming into this time right now. right? And the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared. Right now, this truth is being declared. This nigga, no matter how weird his ass is, what is he doing? What does he do? He don't love no Hitler. He's bringing attention to who? Israel. This is what he's doing. In his weird ass way, he rich. He's a mind control puppet. He's struggling. They're about to kill him. Why? Because he's showing you the way, right? They got this as a fortress. This is a stronghold, and this nigga is actually, he's using his money. He's using his presence. He's using, you know, he's raging against the machine at a very high level. You understand? To see what he's doing in the spirit, see, this is a spiritual discernment of what this guy is doing, right? Now, I'm not, I don't agree, right? And this is fair use. Fair use. I'm Semitic, so I'm not anti-Semitic. That's a lie. I'm just pointing out what this nigga's doing, all right? What he's doing, he's saying, hey, look closer, right? He's saying, look closer at this guy, right? Because you can't even say his name. They got this stronghold, right? Is so well laid that you can't even breathe, right? And that's what they're hiding. What are they hiding? They're hiding that truth. Okay. To the pulling Salakium precept down of what? Mighty through the pulling down. 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. See, and again, this is in the spirit. This is a spiritual discernment or spiritual breakdown of what this whole Kanye thing. Here he goes. He's back to it. I mean, but you got to know about the conversation with the soldier. When you know about that, being the Holy Grail, did not Adolf go in search of the Grail and the Ark, right? Well, he found it. What is the Grail and the Ark? The Holy Bloodline. Who is that? You Negroes. Okay, he breaks it down. And that's what they don't want because they're going to listen to him, right? Why would he have any reason to lie? You Negroes are, why would he have a reason to lie? And why would a nigga make that up? Okay, so I haven't read this. 2 Corinthians 10 and 4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. This nigga, does he know the name of the Most High? And no, but the Most High is working through his ass, right? I see clearly what he's doing. He's saying, hey, go look closer at this guy. And they're afraid because somebody this big, them kids are going to say, well, what's he saying? What's he saying? Let's find out. And then this thing emerges, right? They've been working real hard to suppress this information. But he, right, he's going straight to the head of the snake. His hand is in the neck of their enemies. Judah, right? In the neck of spelling all this wrong. Judah. Genesis 49 and 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Right? Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. This guy, his hand is in the neck of his enemies. He's right up there with him. He's a billionaire too. They keep trying to cut him down, but he knows things. Mike Jackson knew things. He had that money. Hey, Mike, let me tell you something. You know who you guys really are, right? The history books, they're all wrong. Okay, so this is what this guy is doing. He's pointing you towards the conversation, right? Here it is. Here's the conversation. The day mankind finds out the day that mankind finds out what I was trying to defend this nation, Germany, from. See, they even cleaned it up. They cleaned it up because when you read it for real, you can tell that there's a German translator who doesn't speak English perfectly and is adding S's and the grammar is kind of wrong. So you could tell that they were actually interpreting what the German actually said. Because you know Adolf was speaking in German, so somebody had to interpret it. Let me. Okay, it says the day mankind finds out, and that's says. Let me see. No, you can't see it in there. No, you can't see it in there. You can't see the grammar in just that sentence. But anyway, there's enough in there to let me know that it was an interpreter and it was an actual German interpreter. There are little nuances that you can, determine whether spiritual discernment. Anyway, this, right? If you can find this whole conversation, here's how it starts. Okay, this is the Holy Grail. All right, and they're oh well, it doesn't. It's when you read it from the standpoint of a man of the Lord who knows the truth, you know that it's the truth. You know it is, right? If this was said back in the 40s, right? You got to take all of those things into consideration, right? He knows he's being encroached upon by the Allied forces, whatever you want to call them, and he's telling a story at that point in the war. He knows that America is about to use. I think they already used the bomb in Japan or whatever. Now they're coming to get him or whatever. Right at the point in this, when you read this, the frequency of it reeks of truth. All right, so I'll just say that, and this is what they're afraid of, and this is what this guy is pointing to. Okay, look at this. This is new. 3 days ago. Okay, what's he doing? If he does normalize that, okay, if he does normalize it, what's going to happen? Then that document, and is that the only document where this guy is mouthing off about what he knows to be true? No, they had to really demonize this guy. So it's not bizarre. He knows what he's doing. He's trying to get you. He's pointing, right? He's directly pointing to this, right? Okay. Did Adolf say he was starting with it? Yeah. Yep. See? Oh, it's false. No, that's straight up. This is straight up truth. And you know it because you know what the Bible says. Right? You have the understanding of of the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. How about that? All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave off right there. I just wanted to point out that that's the Holy Grail. You know, that's why this guy keeps saying, "Well, here he goes again. What is he doing?" Well, he's trying to get your attention, right? Because when this whole Israelite thing comes up, what better confirmation can you have but from the guy who was so called, right? And then you got a whole genocide, right, popping off that we've always been involved in. I'm talking about the United States, but now we're claiming it, right? And the people who claim that it happened to them, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, come on now. The jig is up. Everything is you know, everything is coming to the fore, right? Um, is that the only one I got? Let's see. Will BB. Timothy. Oh, that's Titus. I can't find it anyway. I like this. This is 1 John 3 and 2. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. Let's see. It says, dear friends, we are already the Most High's children, but he has not yet shown us what we will be like when Yahushua appears, when Hamashiach appears. But we do know that we will be like him, for we will see him as he really is. All right? It'll be made known. Okay, who we are to everybody, right? It'll be obvious to everybody because we're gonna be like him, angelic. All right. So anyway, keep acting like you don't know. Your boy Ye knows something. He's pointing. He's sacrificing it all. So big up. You know, good job. Should have did it though. You trying to come up another way, it's not gonna work. You sold out. Good job though. Damn devil. Anyway, shalom.